You say you want a calm, consistent, secure man, but when he shows up, you feel bored. There's no spark, there's no passion. Why is that? That's because your nervous system is wired for chaos, for anxiety. You think that you're craving passion, but what you're actually craving is an emotional roller coaster. And when you don't get that emotional roller coaster, alarm bells start going off because you aren't feeling something familiar. You aren't feeling the things that you're used to, which is the chaos. So then you find it boring. Let's talk about why that happens. Welcome back to my series called Daddy Issues, where we're going to explore the father wound, inner child healing, and feminine embodiment. This isn't about blaming anyone. This is about understanding the pattern and understanding your emotional blueprint so that you stop repeating the same stories in different people. So you meet a man who's sweet, consistent, kind, puts in the effort, and something inside you is like, ugh. You don't fancy him, you don't feel a spark, you don't feel a connection. But the guy who's inconsistent, the one who's unpredictable and mysterious, oh, there's so much passion, there's so much excitement. And you tell your friends, oh, I don't know, like this guy's so nice, but there's just no spark, no connection. And this is because your system is wired for chaos. So it's seeking the chaos and it hasn't been fulfilled. So you're rejecting it. So what's actually happening is in your childhood, there was so much chaos, so much unpredictability that you became addicted to the stress hormones. So when something peaceful and calm comes along, alarm bells start going off because your addiction isn't being fed anymore. There's no stress hormones. It's too peaceful, it's too quiet. And you start asking yourself like, what's going on? Why am I not feeling excited by this guy? But what it is the chaotic, unpredictable man, he's actually giving you a high. Every time you chase him and he runs away, it creates a loop that you get stuck in. You chase him, you get a reward. He withdraws, you're craving his presence again. And you keep going back to this because of the chemical reactions going on inside of your body, not because you're in love. Your body just has an addiction to cortisol, which is the stress hormone. So it's actually a form of addiction. And as an adult, this looks like friend zoning, secure men, picking fights with your partner when things are feeling calm and peaceful, feeling restless when things are going well. The problem isn't that secure men are boring. It's that they don't trigger your survival mode. And this feeling feels foreign to you because you're always bracing yourself for the worst. And if you grew up walking on eggshells or waiting for affection, safety just feels unfamiliar to you. And when you start healing, your body starts recognizing this chaos and this anxiety as a red flag. You start recognizing it as danger rather than something that's familiar to you. And this is how you recognize that you're healing, when you start getting the ick for the men that you used to find attractive. Real connection feels safe, it feels peaceful. You're supposed to be able to melt in his presence, not feel constant anxiety, not feel stressed, not feel like your heart's thumping out of your chest, or that you need to watch what you're about to say because he's gonna blow up if you say the wrong thing. So if nice guys feel boring, that's okay. Don't worry if that's how you're feeling right now. You've identified the pattern, and now we're gonna work on healing that, because love is not supposed to be painful. Love is such a beautiful feeling when we have healed and we can actually learn to love unconditionally rather than conditionally, which is loving someone if they're doing something for you. We're also going to learn about unconditional love in this series. In the next episode, we're going to talk about breadcrumb love and the addiction to almost being chosen and how it keeps women stuck in toxic cycles with men who don't want to choose them. See you in the next one.